Prom etiquette with Dr. Carney. Warning, Dr. Carney is not a medical doctor.
Hello, I'm Dr. Carney. You may have noticed me in some of my other movies as the Japanese woman in Grey's Anatomy or as the black intern on House. Now, before you came in, I was obviously doing some reading in one of my favorite, highly educational books. And while I love Stephenie Meyer and her wonderful wit, she actually does bring up a couple of points, and this is important for you girls out there. Now, girls, boys come down into two categories. Your Team Edwards and your Team Jacobs. Now, the Team Jacobs are a little bit easier to see. Those are the boys that very rarely wear shirts. Take a look at this quick clip and you can see what I'm talking about. Exactly. Now you'll notice that these boys usually hang out with other boys of their kind. Other boys that evidently can't find shirts with sleeves. The Edwards of the group are the charmers. They're a little bit harder to see and seem to manipulate girls to the level of making them actually feeling guilty enough to have relations with them. As you'll see in the clip,
you don't know what you're saying. I'm not gonna end your life, Faith. You don't want this.
I want you. I've decided. I dream about being with you forever.
Forever. And you're ready right now.
I agree. That was sad. Now, a couple of other options that you have is girls, stand up for your rights. Now, I know the boy might have paid for dinner, limousine, and maybe even tickets, but let me be the first to tell you that is not a down payment on the booty later. So, you have a couple of options here, ladies. First, the straightforward approach, as you'll see in the first clip.
Run! Jake, run!
Right. And sometimes that doesn't work. As you'll notice, Jacob had the inability to actually hear any of the warrants, and while he turns into this monster, he might not hear what you're saying. So, if the first option doesn't work, you might have to try a more direct approach, as we'll see in the second clip. Yes, that's right. In the face. In the face indeed. So girls, make sure that you prepare for the evening accordingly. Hi, this is Dr. Carney again. You may have noticed me in some of my hit television shows, Quincy or Trapper John MD, and a brief stint on Days of Our Lives as the black policeman, Abe Carver. Now I'm here to remind you that while prom can be a wonderful experience with memories that can last a lifetime, please make sure that your memories don't come to fruition and remind you of the bad decisions you may have made. Now, my daughter is one today, and she is the absolute love of my life. But try to remember, ladies and gentlemen, the events of that day are still traumatizing and haunt my dreams. So please try to remember that prom is a time of wonderful magic and good decisions.